I mean, bro, we live, bro. We live once again, bro. Daily. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. That's the plan. But yeah, man. Today we're gonna be talking about my band list, right? I've started doing this yesterday. You know what I'm saying on the interview, but I had some more time to think about it. So now we're about to give y'all a full, well, maybe not full band list, but just stuff I do think needs to be on the band list moving forward when it comes to like society, when it comes to these a control system, when it comes to even not even a control, whatever, you know what I'm saying, ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the dystopian timeline or if you're in the heaven timeline. Either way, there's some things that I do think needs to be banned, bro. Now we're gonna start off with the basics like we did like yesterday, but I'm gonna repeat some of the stuff that I said yesterday. Man, niggas don't give a fuck, bro. Yo, but like, yeah, man, motherfuckers doing donuts in the fucking lot and shit, bro. But like, hold up, bro. Man, shit. Well, like, hey, bro, let's get it right into it, though, man. We got. It's funny they say donuts. If you ever seen that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I forget what happened at the end of it. I nodded off and shit, but there was something about donuts in that movie, bro. And then also the fact that we're doing the same thing or a similar thing as yesterday, Luke. Technically, you know what I'm saying, you be doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying, but let's see. Starting off, we got certain advertisement, right? Certain advertisement is gonna be completely banned, bro. What do I mean by this? Things like McDonald's ads, you know what I'm saying, fast food ads, gambling ads. Yo, damn, bro, fuck it. You see what I'm saying, bro? Anytime I'm about to say something lit, niggas gotta be on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's getting orchestrated at this point. Like, it's an orchestra, bro. Shouts out to the organs, you know what I'm saying? My organs. But, like, bro, let's get it started again. If it's, like, something like fast food, gambling, cigarettes, alcohol, what else I have? I think those are the main ones. There's a few more, bro, but, like, I don't know, maybe even certain things like cars, bro, even car ads. Even, like, anything that costs, like anything that costs over, like, $20, bro, or that costs over like $100, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what it is, it's gonna get banned, bro, because that shit is just complete and utter fucking a complete waste of time, bro, to be viewing for most people. Most motherfuckers, you said, hi, what's poppin'? We doing a ban list, man, but most people cannot afford, especially nowadays, right? At least in America, right? Most people cannot afford to get new shit every day. But niggas have ads literally every fucking time we turn on the TV. Unless you pay for a fucking, you know what I'm saying, subscription. Or you pay for like premium, which in and of itself is a fucking ad. Because it's telling you the dream of not having, you know what I'm saying, not having ads. You said Jesus loves you. Hey, tell that nigga to hurry up and run down on the odds, bro. That's that, bro. And if you already did, and you know what I'm saying, tell him to give me a vision about it, bro. Real shit. Just I was talking to them dudes a minute ago, bro, because they just, I feel like they're scamming, bro. You know what I'm saying? And don't even get me started on religion, bro. That's gonna be the next thing. But we focusing on ads right now. Yeah, like certain like car ads, like unless it's some shit that it's like chill, bro, or it's free. You know what I'm saying? We gonna ban that shit. Cause it's like, bro, it's just mind control, bro. It's low level magic. In some cases, it's high level magic, depending how good the ad is, bro. Hey, this nigga I'm about to fucking blow this nigga car up because GTA Online, bro. Real shit. Like, goddamn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, they got a car show or some shit popping, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. Yeah, they having a car show or some shit, my nigga. But yeah, bro, look at that shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be GTA Online for real, bro. But like, in general, bro, yeah, that shit's gonna get banned, bro. It's high level. It could be mid-level to low-level magic, bro. Especially depending on who makes it, and especially depending on how frequent it is. Yeah. Three niggas got to do the car show, bro. It's Friday night, bro. That's why y'all hearing all this shit. Goku is powerful. Hi. What's up, man? I'm saying, look, if it's like anime or something, if some chill shit like anime, we'll use that as an example. If it's some chill shit like anime, then you can have an ad for that, bro, because all you're doing at that point is spreading, you know what I'm saying, a story, bro. All you're doing is spreading entertainment and spreading inspiration, you know what I'm saying? This could inspire someone to do I'm saying, to get in shape, to get inspired, like specifically with Goku, right? In Dragon Ball, there's nothing wrong with Dragon Ball on its own. Guess what? What? You know what I'm saying? It promotes, you know what I'm saying, good morals for the most part. It promotes, you know what I'm saying, exercise and fitness. It promotes expanding your consciousness, bro. So that's a good thing if you ask me. So that stuff can stay. I would like and sub. All right, thank you, bro. Yo, I can use all the likes and subs I can get, bro. If you and check this out, bro. We having a raffle on Gen Z graduation, bro. My other channel, Gen Z graduation 777. All you gotta do is subscribe, like a video, and then leave a comment on the video from now until the end of the month, and you're gonna get a what's it called? You're gonna get possibly a spot on our podcast, bro. The Dark Night of the Soul podcast. You'll get a free spot on there, bro. So yeah, do that if you want, bro. That's another thing we got going on. You said hi, what's up? But like back to the main topic, these ads, bro. Like if specifically, like let's just say for example, I'm walking by McDonald's right now. As you can see, McDonald's, right? No offense to McDonald's or anybody that works at McDonald's. I'm not saying I want y'all niggas to not have jobs and I want to go out of business, but bro, there should not be a single McDonald's ad on the television, bro. You know what I'm saying? There should not be a fucking any fast food ads unless McDonald's changes their menu to like being vegan and healthy, bro. Or unless the McDonald's starts offering these types of options, bro, healthy options, and then they make ads for that. There should be no McDonald's ads on television, bro. It literally doesn't make any sense that there's any sort of ad for anything that's unhealthy, bro. Because why the fuck would you be advertising that shit? Why would you let niggas advertise something that's bad for you? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It just goes to show you how dead this world is, bro. Like, this world is literally fucking, like, this shit is, I'm not, for a lot of niggas, this world is hell, bro. Like, straight up. It's just fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason, you know what I'm saying? Think about it like this. We about to get into religion next. So I hope whoever, you know what I'm saying, said that stuff earlier is still in here. But, like, certain things like that, bro, is going to get banned. Cigarette ads are going to be banned. Alcohol ads are going to be banned. There's no reason to have an alcohol ad on television, bro. Like, what the fuck? You can't even, like, think about that shit. Think how many children buy alcohol and shit and got to turn into alcoholics because they watched a fucking beer ad on TV, or they watched the Don Julio ad, that Popeyes and Don Julio ad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be a secret menu option that you could get if you were like if you adult, bro, or if you would like inquire, like, okay, if you want to get our alcoholic beverage ads, you can sign up for this on you know what I'm saying, Popeyes.com, or you can make a Popeyes account and sign up for it, bro. Like, it's just too fucking retarded, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show you that this shit too evil and too wicked. And we about to smite hella, you know what I'm saying? We about to smite hella people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, bro. That's what I'm looking forward to. But like, what? Look at this shit. Now we got niggas on motorcycles. This really is a GTA Online server, bro, at this point. That's straight up. At least they're not being dickheads about it, bro. That's not really a problem, bro. But like, even certain things like motorcycles, right? You should have it to where you could be able to tune your ads to what you want it to be. That's another thing, to ban all ads. We can make it very simple. We can make it to where I only want to see this certain type of ad for this certain type of stuff. And that's the only thing that's gonna be on my television. It's the only thing that's gonna be on my what's it called? It's the only thing that's gonna be on my whatever the fuck I'm using, right? And it's like, bro, like once again, like I said, it's low-level magic. It could be medium-level magic, depending on who's running the ad, depending on how frequent the ad is. Because that shit is straight up just mind control, bro. You know, messaging and mind control, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on. We got religion next. And I'll tie this into something else I heard. Where is it? I seen this shit, like, they were doing something in Texas or somewhere. It was somewhere in the South, right, obviously, where they were saying you have to require the Bible to be in certain schools, right? You have to require, you know what I'm saying, whatever to be taught in schools. And I'm like, bro, anything, bro, any motherfucking thing that's on that type of timing where it's like religion or any of that shit, bro, and you're not gonna include every fucking religion, bro, you should be removed from whatever board you want. You should never be allowed to fucking make a suggestion again, bro. Cause your mind is fucking corrupted by some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? By some fucking religious shit. Like, if you're religious for real, if you're gonna be religious, my nigga, be a priest, bro, or be a fucking nun and fucking go help the homeless or help poor people out, right? You ain't supposed to be in no fucking school, bro, unless you're gonna teach the basics. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna just teach if you actually religious for real, you gonna teach the basics of Jesus, bro, or you gonna teach the basics of fucking Muhammad or some shit, go, but you can do that. But don't sit here and tell me that this being is God, this being represents God. If you're on that type of timing, bro, you're banned, bro. You're banned for life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm that nuts where I'll let y'all niggas keep religion, bro. But y'all niggas gonna get banned from all schools and children, bro. Because y'all corrupting people's minds, bro. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers have never even seen proof of your own God, bro. You motherfuckers have never seen proof of any of this shit. You just reading a fucking book. And then you want to fucking bitch, moan, and fucking whine and shit and piss when you see a trans person in real life, nigga. Even though your God created that shit. Like, what the fuck? Motherfucking Christian niggas, bro. And this goes out to all y'all Christian niggas. Y'all bitch and shit and piss about Muhammad, right? Under Islam. Oh, Muhammad married Aisha. At 9 years old, he fucked her. Bro, yo, first of all, nigga, your fucking God forgives child rapists, nigga, so shut the fuck up. Second of all, more than 90% of y'all politicians and y'all pastors, not 90%, but a lot of y'all pastors and y'all political leaders, right, that y'all tie y'all Christian nationalism into, rape kids, bro, or have been accused of raping children, or have been found out to rape children, you know what I'm saying, and commit sexual crimes against children, and not even just children, just against people in general. You go to a fucking LGBT conversion therapy, and these motherfuckers are raping the campers. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Just goes to show you that whoever's running that religious shit is the devil, bro. That nigga God, the devil, Allah, bro, all that shit, all y'all niggas devils, bro. Even the motherfucking pantheons, you know what I'm saying, in Asgard or in Egypt, these niggas are archons, bro. Because y'all niggas should not be being worshipped whatsoever. Y'all should be giving that shit out for free, nigga. That's why the fuck is that shit behind a paywall, nigga, if it's meant to benefit everybody. You know what I'm saying? The only time you should be, you know what I'm saying, this is what it really gets into. The only time you should be worshiping or giving, you know what I'm saying, praise or energy to any of these beings, if you are or have a connection to these beings, you know what I'm saying, maybe it's one of your past lives, or maybe one of these beings, you know what I'm saying, you made a contract with them, you know what I'm saying, or they did something for you, right? At that point, yeah, it's chill, because that's an equal exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's not fucking scamming, bro. That's not, like, scamming is like the scamming on earth is there's a reason why scam rap got popular in, like, during COVID and shit. Not because niggas started scamming during it. It's because motherfucking 2020, you know what I'm saying, 2020 vision, bro, all that shit. It just revealed what's been going on. And scamming, bro, scamming is one of the biggest problems on this planet right now. Most things are a fucking scam, bro. Most things in society are a scam. Most things you read is a scam. Most things you are taught to believe in is a fucking scam. Oh, you an atheist, nigga? No, nigga, I am God, you fucking faggot. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ask your God about me. I smack them niggas, bro. I kick them niggas around. They're fun, nigga. I bully those niggas because they fucking on bullshit. And then I teach them niggas some sauce on the side, and they still want to be on bullshit. Because a lot of these motherfuckers, that's how they was made, bro. They were created to be on bullshit. That's something that I gotta understand, too. Some of the people you meet in your life, some of these beings, bro, it's literally in their nature, it's literally in their code, in their DNA to be on bullshit. You can teach them if they're willing, right? And that's the thing with the heart. If their heart is willing, if there's some room in their heart, some light in their heart, right? If their heart isn't completely, and we'll get into this next. If there's room in their heart to change, then at that point, all right, bro, you can come to school. You can come to True Hopper University, and we'll try to teach y'all. Because that's a school I got for archons and some other people, bro. A lot of y'all devils, that's something I got for them, bro. A school for them. To learn how to actually be legit, bro. And to learn how to not scam people for a living. Learn how to fucking take consideration of somebody else and not just care about yourself. Because I got a theory, right, about where that shit comes from. If you ever seen Berserk, right, they had this dude named Ganishka in Berserk. And one of the things he was doing was he was creating a dark army of these dark beings, right? He would take a little bit, I think this is how it worked, but he would take behemoths, and then he would take pregnant women, bro. And he would straight up cut the pregnant women, you know what I'm saying? Babies out of their motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? After they were about to be born, he basically gave them a C-section, bro. And it wasn't consensual. It'd be one of these weird medical situations, man, where they do that shit without people's consent, bro. And then after that, they would mix it with the fucking behemoth in some sort of like cauldron or something. And then they would basically create these demon babies. And these babies would then turn into the Dark Army. And this is the thing about the dark army, and when you hear about darkness and shit, the darkness is something where you can't really see what's popping. You can't really see what's happening, bro. It's its own system. It just hasn't come to light yet, so you don't even know what the fuck going on. But your subconscious can interpret whatever is going on. So if you can program darkness and then have a motherfucker just in the dark 24/7, their subconscious getting programmed by that shit. And then you could take it even further, right, with the 5 senses, right? If you're in the dark and you hear something like a scream or something, you might get scared, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? You can, like, this a lot of, this how this weird fucking bullshit, like this MK Ultra shit, like all this fuck shit where they got motherfuckers making multiple personalities and shit. And they got people basically getting traumatized to the point where they have them. God damn, bro. I'm about, like, listen, bro, this shit got me want to fucking punch niggas in the fucking face. But I can't even get mad, bro, because I'm outside and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, nigga. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just upset right now, bro. In general, bro. I'm saying, like, straight up. And then what else happened? What else happened? You got what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, darkness. You can use the 5 senses, right? You can use smell, taste, touch, and what else do they got? Sound, hearing. You just can't use visuals. But if you can use the other 5 senses to program people and to manipulate their consciousness, right? Then you can end up starting. Yeah, that's how you get into like this evil dark programming shit. And once your heart in darkness, you can't see in the dark. You can get manipulated, bro. And that's basically how this black magic shit. It's basically how this shadow shit works, bro. Niggas are kept in the dark. You know what I'm saying about things. And it's basically just lying and cheating, bro. Like, that's the whole thing why the devil is associated with this black magic and all this shit. The devil itself, bro, it's nothing fucking. The devil not even gonna trick you, nigga. The devil will straight up be the most obvious fucking shit in the world. That is not good for you. The trick comes in for when motherfuckers are using the devil, right? And manipulating the devil and disguising the devil as something that is not. That's where the fucking shit comes in, right? Because the devil, nigga, is so obvious. If somebody raping somebody, that's the devil. If somebody's stealing from you and just stealing from you without consideration of, you know what I'm saying, that you might not be able to eat the next day, that's the devil. If someone's going around just shooting motherfuckers because they think it's fun, you know what I'm saying, for no other reason, that's the devil by nature, right? There's nothing tricky or fucking hard to understand about that shit. But if a motherfucker going around saying, hey, this nigga is Islamic, Muhammad fucked Aisha and not, even though these niggas don't even know, weren't there or anything like that. Let's kill this nigga because he a pedophile. That's the devil shit. 1, because this motherfucker not Muhammad. 2, motherfucking Muhammad don't say, go fuck fucking 9-year-olds. 3, we don't even know if Muhammad even fucking did that shit. That's just what's in the fucking Quran, nigga. That's not what actually happened in Muhammad's life. Case by case, frame by frame, without any bias. That shit was written by a person, nigga. Or even if it, I don't know. I don't think the Quran was written by Muhammad. But let's say the Quran is written by Muhammad. At that point, you might have a point, right? But as far as I know, the Quran not written by Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? And 3 or 4, is the nigga actually fucking kids, right? Is the nigga themselves actually fucking kids, bro? If they not doing any of those things, you on devil shit, bro. And that's black magic. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you a hypocrite because your fucking God allows people to rape kids and your God created child rape. So why the fuck you even complain about someone else's religion when your God created that shit unless it happened daily? You know what I'm saying? Y'all whack. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on. Oh, well, the devil does that. God created the devil. Oh, well, the devil betrayed God and didn't follow his instructions. So why didn't God spank his ass and put him back in a motherfucking boulder, underneath a fucking boulder where he belongs, nigga? I don't think that's part of God's plan. Alright, so what is God's plan? Oh, for you to suffer. And so that will make you build faith in him. Why would fucking suffering, nigga, cause you to like someone more if you think that person is the reason for your suffering? Oh, well, it's about faith. So, the motherfuckers praying that they're gonna pass their school test the next day. That shit don't happen. How's that gonna build faith? Well, most of the prayers go unanswered, nigga. Like, it's retarded. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about when I say low-level magic and high-level magic. Religion is one of the biggest forms of magic in the fucking world, bro. It got motherfuckers arguing with other niggas over arbitrary, retarded bullshit. It got niggas thinking they're better than other people. It's got these niggas in Israel thinking that it's okay to kill children. That's why it's fuck Israel, nigga. And that's why it's free Israel. And free Palestine too, nigga. All that shit. It's not fuck Jews. It's fuck your religion, nigga, and fuck your God, nigga. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we devils. We real devils, nigga. I am the devil, nigga. Real shit, and that's my lineage, nigga. I'm a dark motherfucking lord, nigga. I used to be, now I'm an archangel, right? But I'm still the devil, and I'm an angel at the same motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hybrid, bro. OGOTK, nigga. True hybrid CEO, nigga. One of the realest, bro. But also one of the most cursed, and one of the most janky, one of the most fakest of all time, bro. But I ain't fake because of what I'm saying. I'm fake because I be out here fucking, you know what I'm saying, bending the rules and shit. I'm saying I be bending my own rules sometimes, bro. That's why I'm fake. But I ain't fake. You know, I'm telling y'all something that's not true, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if we had our full abilities and powers, you would know this. If you had your mental powers up, you would be able to look into my head and see my thoughts and see what I'm thinking within my head and my emotions, right? But niggas is banned from heaven, bro. That's why it's banned for Heaven Football Club, banned for Heaven FC, or banned from Heaven FC. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get to those higher realms, right, allegedly, 5D, Earth, all that, once you get up there, all your thoughts on display. Everybody got telepathy, so you can't be thinking in your head, damn, I'm trying to fucking fuck this kid and shit, and then motherfuckers gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, in society for you to do that. You can't be thinking some heinous shit, some misogynistic shit, you know what I'm saying, and then be around women. You can't be thinking some misandrous shit and be around men. It's just not gonna work, because everybody will know what you're thinking, bro. And at that point, you're fucked, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's why once you get up in those realms, you have, you know what I'm saying, utopias, and you have hells, you know what I'm saying, or you have areas where people are like all on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have that. Everybody is separated, but they're not under some discrimination shit. They on some real shit. It's not like down here where you can manipulate people by lying. You know what I'm saying? It's not like down here where you can fake something your entire life, you know what I'm saying, never get caught until you die. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. And that's why this realm is technically a test, but it's gotta turn into some fucking complete fucking, you know what I'm saying, retard bullshit, bro. It's gotta turn into a complete, it's like, from what I've seen, bro, from what I heard, it's two main reasons, right? The first is that we are disconnected from the higher realms. There's a certain point where we're just disconnected from the rest of the realms. And a lot of people for a long time were stuck here. And it's basically this realm basically got quarantined. You know what I'm saying? And we had beings at the top that wanted to basically take shit over for themselves for whatever reason. I wasn't there, at least I don't remember. But they wanted to take shit over for whatever reason. They ended up separating us from the higher realms. And now we're basically stuck here with these niggas. But a lot of people here have that higher realm template or have that higher realm, those higher realm abilities, but they're locked behind trauma and they're locked behind just art, like literal locks and codes that were put into the DNA on purpose. DNA manipulation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you it's like being a human and seeing an ant on the ground. You could just step on the ant. That's basically like what's going on here. Is you have beings that are, you know what I'm saying, bigger than us in every way and more powerful than us in every way, manipulating things. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to connect to the rest of the higher realms anymore, because if they did, they're fucked. Because they got niggas there's niggas on the higher realms waiting to try and get us out of here, but they're disconnected. And then there's the second part of this. You might say, okay, why don't they just fucking, if they're in the higher realms, why don't they just fucking wash everything out and fucking kill everything, right? You had some beings, including me, myself, and I apologize to everybody that suffered because of this, right? There's beings such as me who wanted to say, okay, what if we can rehabilitate, you know what I'm saying, some of these people in here? What if we can save some of the people in here, right? Save some of the beings in here. And because of that, right? Because of that. And that's what it is. That's true love, nigga. That's actual love, nigga. That's not the fucking bullshit that you got in the Bible, nigga, or any of these religions, nigga. That's not the bullshit that motherfuckers be putting on the damn TV, bro. That's actual love, nigga. Giving a motherfucker, because you know that motherfucker could be you. Because you know that person might, you know what I'm saying, have a change of heart and they gonna feel the pain, right? And that's the thing about the dark night of the soul, right? You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to be on that podcast, like I said, you know what I'm saying, go to Gen Z Graduation 777, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and you'll be entered into the raffle. But that's the thing about the dark night of the soul, even shrooms and shit, bad trips. That's the thing about that shit. That shit will literally put you in a fucking front row seat of all the fuck shit that you put out and the fuck shit that you caused. And you'll have to feel that pain. You won't have to directly feel it in a lot of cases, but you'll get maybe a quarter of that pain, maybe a quarter of that that stuff that you caused and put out. And you're gonna have to sit with that and revel with that. And that's some that's some motherfucking shit right there, bro. That's one of those experiences that you won't forget for the rest of your life. I went through that shit a little bit when I did DMT, bro. Or whatever the fuck happened. I don't know if it was a DMT or if it was something else, but I had a situation like that. And basically what happened was I saw a lot of my past lives, and I saw that I was on such a low frequency here right now with the shit I was thinking, the shit I was allowing to be in my mind, and the shit I was entertaining, that niggas thought that I was a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Basically, there's a version of me, bro, that did some heinous shit with kids, bro. But in this life, I never really did that shit, right? But the stuff that I was allowing in my brain and entertaining, because I thought this devil shit was aesthetic and cool, right? Motherfuckers is gonna fucking say, give me a fucking sentence to hell, bro. And you just, like, you can imagine the type of shit I was, you know what I'm saying, thinking about, the type of shit that I was looking into, right? Cause I got I'm straight up cursed, bro. Real shit, nigga. That's why it's Dark Angel Club. But to get back to the main point, you're basically gonna see, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see the expanded version of yourself, the multiverse version of yourself, the different past lives you had. And you're gonna be able to experience, you know what I'm saying, the good and the bad. But for a lot of y'all, bro, it's gonna be a situation where they're gonna give you another chance, bro. And a lot of niggas is here on like probation, essentially. They're here to straighten themselves out for the last time. It's their last chance to straighten out their lives, bro, before they either get fucking, you know what I'm saying, accepted back into the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the realms, the rest of the universe, or they get fucking deleted, nigga. And basically what that means is you get, from what I heard, you get turned back into space dust, right? That's what they say. And basically that means all your files deleted, nigga. It's like throwing your fucking PC into the fucking ocean, nigga, or putting magnets on your hard drive. Like, you're not getting that shit back. And you basically just respawn as, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe like it's like respawning as a baby, bro, for the first time ever again, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no, you don't have any of it. Like, and think about that. That's a scary thought, right? But, and it's not even just that, though. Before that happens, you're gonna end up, you probably gonna end up, for me at least, you're gonna end up getting confronted about the rape mother. And that's some shit you do not want to fucking, you know what I'm saying? You do not want to be stuck with her, get on her bad side, bro. Because that's some shit that will, like, that's the worst experience of your life, bro. That's like the worst experience. That's the worst thing you will ever experience in your life, bro, easily. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I tasted a little bit of that shit, and that shit had me wanting to die, nigga. Like, real shit. Like, I got my willpower back after, like, maybe 20, 30 minutes, but that shit had me wanting to, like, whew. Like, if you don't got mental strength, nigga, that shit will fuck you up. That's the type of shit that gives niggas, like, permanent schizophrenia and shit, bro. And it's like, bro, this lady, you think Satan bad? She got devils, nigga. She got demons that kill niggas for fun. They will literally have fun torturing your ass. And they will laugh in your motherfucking face because it's your fault for what you did, nigga. And the thing with these beings, a lot of these beings, and this is the saddest part, a lot of these beings are niggas that didn't want to change. And that were so hard-headed that now the only thing they can do is fuck shit. Now the only thing they can do is bad stuff. They can't even do is they don't even have it in them to do anything good anymore. So they basically stuck as archons, bro, and they basically stuck as devils and demons, bro. And the Great Mother basically controls these motherfuckers and sticks them on ops. But that's basically what I came to understand. I probably will make a whole like little DMT story time so I can like explain to y'all what I learned from that. And even if none of that shit is true, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes, bro. Unless you want to be like, oh, okay, there's nothing after this life, and it's like, okay, sure, nigga. But then at that point, like, none of that shit matters anyway. But the thing is, I wake up here every day, nigga, and you know what I'm saying, I still see the same bullshit, so I might as well try and change what's been popping, bro. I might as well, you know what I'm saying, because I don't think it's fair that people are getting condemned to the face that they're getting condemned to. I don't think that motherfucker should be out here having to go through some shit just to prove their faith in God. Like, that shit is the most sick shit I ever seen in my life, bro. It's genuinely sick. Like, unless that's literally the contract you have with that motherfucker, don't even, like, that's the shit, like, that's why I'll be saying, or I said earlier, A lot of these people need to be banned, bro. They need to be banned from being around children and shit, because they putting that idea in kids' heads. Imagine if you about to, you know what I'm saying, a pedophile, about to like do something to a kid, and then they say, oh, well, you're gonna have to go through this 5 more times because God is testing if you believe in him. Like, bro. Like, and that's the thing too. Like, shout out to P. Morris, bro. P. Morris be saying a lot of crazy stuff, but not even crazy stuff, just stuff that's really like out there, you know what I'm saying? But P. Morris talking about how we're gonna execute some of these beings, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna give them 10,000 years of torture, nigga, minimum. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be what they get. It's real hell. That's what hell actually is. A lot of y'all getting condemned to that shit, and it's not even the people you think either. It's beings behind the scenes who've been manipulating, controlling this shit. You know what I'm saying? And even the beings that were created to do that, y'all getting banned forever, bro. Y'all getting banned. I don't give a fuck, y'all getting banned, bro. We banning y'all niggas. Y'all at the top of the ban list, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting banned, y'all getting kicked out, whatever needs to happen, bro. Removed from the premises, bro. Whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting banned for real. Because that shit is just fucking a no-go, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I've heard like, oh, Source is all about the experience, bro. I could give 2 fucks, bro. Go experience that stuff somewhere else. Go experience that shit somewhere else, nigga. Don't experience it around my motherfucking people, bro. And my motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Just don't experience around me, bro. I'm coming for that ass. I'm unplugging your ass. I don't give a fuck if I gotta manifest as the goddamn spirit. I'm unplugging that ass. You know what I'm saying? All you're gonna experience that apple in is darkness forever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna put niggas through that shit. Cause that shit's just like, nah, bro. I don't, like, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck if I'm being stubborn or anything, bro. I'll take that charge, bro. At that point. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be some God killers in this bitch, nigga. We the task force, nigga. We death, nigga. Death is the empress, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a Navy admiral for, you know what I'm saying? We're not a Navy, okay. I'm saying a Navy admiral because I got this, you know what I'm saying, thing on me. Like it's One Piece, bro. I'm basically, you know what I'm saying, in the death task force, bro. And death is like empress, bro. Death is the empress. We part of the youngest. The one right now that I'm under is the youngest one. She like 19, bro. You know what I'm saying? She like 19 years old. She about to be 20. And she the youngest empress in the history of this shit. And she coming, bro. She coming, bro. She breaking. Yeah, she on, you know what I'm saying? She pulling up. So yeah. That's basically what's popping, bro. Now hold up, I'm about to pull up in this, you know what I'm saying, this store real quick. So I'm about to put this on mute, but I'll be back in a second. Yeah. Hey, we back, man. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, here's the thing, right? You got death, right? The empress, right? And she, you know what I'm saying, she doing her thing, right? But you also got a lot of sisters. She got a lot of sisters too. All the sisters is all like the previous deaths, right? And they all older, right? And since we the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The deaths, bro, like sometimes they'll go out and do some shit, bro, cause it really is that serious. But they got us out right here, right? So they can do like they can chill sometimes and like do their thing. But they got us out here, right? Cause so we handle like smaller stuff or we handle big assignments, you know what I'm saying, depending on that. But we basically death's angels, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, right? Sometimes, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, we all got emotions and shit, right? Sometimes, if they feeling up to it, bro, and we feeling up to it, bro, we might get into some shit, you know what I'm saying? We might get into, you know what I'm saying, some touchy-feely shit, bro. And that's how I be kissing that sometimes, right? And some of them are younger, too. I'm 23, right? So, some of them, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them be like 18 and shit. Some of them be like 27, bro. Some of them be mad older. Like, but like obviously, like certain things we just not gonna do, right? Even with this shit, right? And it pros to show you that this pedophile shit is deeper than a lot of niggas think. Because even with this shit, right? Motherfuckers aren't out here fucking on no 1-year-old deaths. And them 1-year-old deaths, bro, here's the thing with that. Like, the 1-year-old deaths, they be handling like shit that the 1-year-olds be upset about. But the older you get, the more mature you get, you know what I'm saying? You handle more mature topics and stuff. Like, a 1-year-old death might handle, like, if there's, like, you know what I'm saying, if there's a baby toy out, right, that the babies don't fuck with, and that's just pissing off all the babies and shit. Like, the death of the babies, you know what I'm saying, fuck that shit up, you know what I'm saying? They'll go out in they'll either do like, what do they do? I don't even know, bro. Like, I don't even know how that shit works, how I keep, bro, because I don't really be on that. But they'll basically pull up and like either fuck up the company or do something to where those babies will not be associated, bro. The babies won't, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? The babies don't have to deal with that shit anymore. So, but like obviously, as you know, this, you know, like I'm saying, this 19-year-old does, right? She's Gen Z and shit, you know what I'm saying, real nigga shit. So you already know, bro. Queen of the dead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. And like I say all that, I was just having like naughty thoughts. That's why I brought that up, bro. Because I like thinking about that shit. It makes me like feel good and shit. You know what I'm saying? It puts that little energy in you and shit. But in all seriousness though, we coming for y'all niggas, bro. And y'all girls too. We coming for everybody, bro. Nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about real quick. Now this is some schizo shit too, but I'm gonna just leak this, right? If y'all ever heard about the simulation, right? This VR, this metaverse shit, where, and like even Elon Musk, bro, and this is why like y'all gotta be careful with this with these niggas, bro. Y'all gotta really watch these niggas with a fucking like eagle eye, bro, and a third eye, which is technically the same thing, but that's why you gotta watch these niggas, bro. Is motherfuckers out here trying to create a computer world so that they can put their consciousness in that computer world and just live in that computer world. And once they in that computer world, people are gonna be, nobody else is gonna want to go in there, because like, why the fuck would I put my fucking brain in the fucking computer again, nigga? Like, that's already what we in right now. So why the fuck would I do that shit again, especially when I don't have control over it? So basically what they're trying to do is put their brains and their consciousness into a different realm, and then they can stay there and hide out. That's where all this going to Mars shit is. And this is trolling, nigga, right? Because technically you can't really go to Mars, bro. From what I've heard, you can't really, at least not with a rocket ship. Like, you can't really go to Mars with a rocket ship, nigga. Like, the people talking about the firmament and shit. If that shit is real or whatever's blocking niggas, you can't really go to Mars with the fucking rocket ship. Or at least not with the physical rocket ship that they got. You gotta have some sort of, like, that's the thing with UFOs. Like, niggas be seeing those things reappear and disappear and like jump and shit. And those things are interdimensional from what I understand. So they can go between dimensions, they can go between space. And so they don't gotta worry about that shit. They can just teleport into like the Earth barrier. But from what I've heard, right, this Mars shit, bro, you can't just go to Mars, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go to fucking Mars because you built a rocket ship and you decide to fucking go to Mars. when they talk about that shit, they're talking about uploading your ass into a fucking, and this shouts out to TMI. They're uploading your ass into a computer, nigga, simulation of that shit. Motherfuckers gonna sign up to go to Mars, go into the NASA building, get fucking put on anesthesia, and wake up in a fucking simulation. Where now and that's the real Matrix, nigga. If y'all think this shit bad, it will literally be the Matrix, nigga. You ever seen that Simple Ricks commercial? That's basically what's gonna happen. Motherfuckers gonna have families in that motherfucker. They're gonna have, and it's already happening now at this point, I'm pretty sure. Niggas is in, like, they got this shit underground, they got shit in graves, they got this shit in the astral. This shit gets fucked. But like, basically, I might be in this shit right now, right? But even if I am in this shit, right? I don't know, man. I don't give a fuck. Okay, let's say I am in this shit. We're gonna fix this shit. Even if I am in this shit, we're still gonna fix it. Because, like, what the fuck do I look like? Just letting this bullshit happen. But, you know what I'm saying? I've had peace, too. But they basically gonna push your ass in the fucking box. I don't even know if you'll have dreams, bro. I don't know what's going on there. But this is what I've heard. And it's gonna be like a server. But, like, it's basically like a simulation of a simulation, bro. It's like that, oh my God. It's like that, it's like that, if you ever seen the movie, or not the movie, the show 3 Body Problem. I think they're making a season 3, or season 2. But if you ever seen that show 3 Body Problem, it's similar to that, where they were solving problems in that VR thing. But basically, yeah. What's it called? Damn, bro, now I'm getting existential because I'm thinking, damn, I might be in a Mars box or the Earth box. Or this the only thing there is the Earth box, is the box, you know what I'm saying? But then how do you get in the box, or did you come out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's always a way out or a way in with this shit. That's the thing about this, like, this fucking consciousness shit. But yeah, like, these niggas are basically trying to upload their consciousness into a place where they can escape the consequences of their actions. You know what I'm saying? So don't go for none of that fucking Neuralink shit. Don't go for any of that motherfucking like VR server shit. Like, it's sort of online, nigga, where you actually die in real life. Like, it's some bullshit like that, bro. And that's basically like, that's the actual like fucking like end of the world this shit. Like, the end of the world can come in many ways, bro. These beings are evil, so they'll literally have all the ideas in the world, bro. These beings are straight up evil, bro. Like, straight up. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? These beings are evil. So don't put anything past them, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't put anything past these niggas. They're evil, bro. And you know what I'm saying? What else? Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, they're basically trying to like put your ass in, or putting themselves into that, not have to face consequences and basically be immortal again, because technically you already immortal, bro. Unless you get turned into space dust, even then you're immortal, but your ego and your person is basically destroyed. So it really does feel like dying. You basically are dying in a way. But you are immortal. If you have consciousness, energy eternal, you immortal. You know what I'm saying? You can never die. The actual you can never die. You know what I'm saying? This is not me, technically, right? This is an ego I built for myself. And I like it, right? Like, I'm a goth and shit. I like, you know what I'm saying, the idea of, you know what I'm saying, fucking, you know what I'm saying, death and empresses and all that. I like this shit. I like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I can't sit here and lie. Like, imagine that shit, bro. Like, imagine you got, like, on some, like, not on some harem shit, though. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because even that is kind of, like, obnoxious. But, like, imagine, like, it's, like, for real. Like, you in a fucking, like, order and shit. Like, your job is to, like, be on this fucking death shit, and then you just got the different incarnations of death, and it's all like goth bitches and shit. Like, it's all like these like demons and hybrids and shit. It's all like these dark, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, listen, man, that shit is lit, if you ask me, bro. I like that shit a lot, bro. The idea. And basically that's what I'm trying to create as well on Earth. But y'all didn't hear that from me, bro. If y'all hear that, you know what I'm saying, then like, you know what I'm saying, shouts out to y'all, but y'all didn't hear that from me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the main point. Yeah, basically, like, don't go for that, bro. Stay, like, you here for a reason, bro. A lot of the bad shit that happened to you wasn't even supposed to happen to you. You just either got tricked into, you know what I'm saying, doing that shit, you got manipulated into doing it, or somebody above you that had power over your life sold your ass out, bro. And that's the worst part. It's like that shit from you know, we dropping hella content, but I won't spoil that. But it's like that shit from Berserk, bro. Berserk. If you ever read Berserk, where Gambino sells Guts to Donovan for like, I don't know, like 5 coins or some fucking like bullshit. And Donovan essentially takes advantage of Guts. And come on, Guts is like 5 or I don't even know how old he is. He's like 8. You can't be more than 10, bro. Like, he's a child, my nigga. And he's a tiny little kid. And this dude, Donovan, right? Hopefully this nigga Donovan had like a really small dick or some shit, like on some Harvey Weinstein shit, but obviously that's left up for interpretation, bro. And you know what I'm saying, Gus is moving around the next day, so I really hope that's what happened. But basically, like, yeah, this dude Donovan ends up raping him in the night, and this fucks Gus up. Gus ends up killing him the next day. Yo, shouts out ARD, I think it's what's it called? ARGD, shouts out ARGD, all rapists gotta die on IG. But Gus ends up killing him, and then he's just so betrayed by Gambino. I don't even think he can kill Gambino. But like, you know what I'm saying, if you know about Gus' backstory, like, they found him like under his mother's like dead corpse as like a baby or a fetus or some shit when he saw the umbilical cord. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga was cursed from birth. A lot of y'all niggas guts. You know what I'm saying? And take this as a lesson, bro, from me. One of the death's angels, my nigga. Alright, yeah, take this lesson as me. Now this is a real nigga Bible, bro. That's what I'm gonna be teaching in church. In my church, bro. It's gonna be called a church. You know what I'm saying? Dark Angel Church, the church of death soldiers or whatever. Keep this in mind, right? This being Guts started literally from the bottom. Yeah, this nigga struggles against the fucking gods of his world. And this nigga has not been able to be killed by the gods of his world. You know what I'm saying? Be like Guts, bro. For real. A lot of y'all niggas are Guts. You just don't know it. Y'all niggas been struggling through most of y'all life. Y'all had shit happen to y'all that shit that just shouldn't happen to people. You know what I'm saying? And it's turned you into, it's either made you demonic in some way or it's turned you into a hybrid, bro. It's made you cursed. Like the curse mark he got. Take that energy, bro, and become, you know what I'm saying? Like, I call them dark angels because y'all was in darkness, y'all was in that dark shit, and then now y'all on that angel shit where y'all out here helping people, and y'all out here, you know what I'm saying, doing good. And you know what I'm saying, being lit. Oh fuck. I hope y'all didn't hear that shit. Oh god. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm also an Iron Tape OG, bro. And if you know anything about the Lucifer saying shit, that shit inversion, nigga. And for me, irony, the reason I fuck with irony is because irony, you could like make it the most bullshit shit ever, like some bullshit, right? But you could put truth in there. And because of the irony, niggas, it will go over niggas' heads, but they'll actually take it serious. Like the basic message serious, you know what I'm saying? Because it's sugar-coated in entertainment and like dumb nonsense and memes, bro. That's why I fuck with irony. I'm gonna try and make another Iron Tape, bro, before I, you know what I'm saying, kick the bucket. Who knows if that's ever gonna fucking happen, bro. But you know, let's say, I think it will. I just gotta have the ideas for it. But basically, bro, yeah, use all the fuck shit that happened in your life. Make weapons out of it, man. Make armor out of it, bro. Make fuel out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking get taken out, bro. Don't let you know, most importantly, don't take yourself out, bro, unless it's absolutely necessary. Right? Don't kill yourself or get too depressed or anything like that. Cause that shit, you know what I'm saying? We need as many of y'all niggas out here as we can, bro. We need as many soldiers in this war as we can, bro. We need as many disciples as we can. Death needs her disciples, bro. Because there's people in this world that don't, like, think about it like this. And think all these fucking cars and shit, but like, think about it like this. There's people in this world, they're the nicest people in the world. They'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? They'll, you know what I'm saying? They'll give you food when you're hungry. They'll clothe you when you don't have anything on your back. They'll give you shelter. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have any. But these motherfuckers could never raise their hand against another human being, bro. They could never raise their hand against another person. They could never kill somebody else, bro. They just don't have it in them. And think about how many people have been let off scot-free or have been let off on pardons, and basically have been able to escape their fate because whoever they were like dealing with just didn't have it in them to fucking get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? And this is what these fucking guys should teach us, bro. That's another reason religion is getting banned for the most part. You got motherfuckers out here forgiving niggas out here that are fucking 10 kids, bro. You forgive their ass, let them out of jail after 5 years, they fuck 10 more kids. I'm like, bro, nah, bro. That shit gonna stop, bro. Now, hold up. Shit, hold up, bro. I gotta mute the sound real quick for y'all. Shit. Yo, man, I gotta get into skincare, bro. Because, goddamn. But, like, besides that, bro, yeah, like I just said, bro. We need as many soldiers as we can in this fight, bro. We need as many killers, bro. We need killers, nigga. We need, I'm saying, obviously, we need prayer warriors and priestesses and all that. But we need shooters, too, bro. We need people that's gonna have that conviction to slay, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can either get with God or you can get with death, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. That's what I say, bro. Shout out to the Empress, bro. For real. Shout out to the Queen. You know what I'm saying? She look like Bad Baby, bro. Like, that's basically what she look like, bro. She look like Bad Baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, well, that's one of her forms, nigga. That's one of her forms, bro. Or that's how she appeared to me, you know what I'm saying? She appeared to different people different types of ways. You know what I'm saying? But basically, you know what I'm saying? That's besides the point, you know what I'm saying? The main point of that shit is like, yeah, bro. It's time to fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's a time to kill, nigga. It's like that movie, Time to Kill, when he fucking killed them motherfuckers. And that she shot the sheriff by accident, and the sheriff said, hey, bro, if somebody did that to my daughter, I would have done the same motherfucking shit. And let's get into this too now. Let's get into the indictments and the grand juries and the fucking weighing of the hearts. My nigga Anubis, bro. AKA me. Let's get into it. I got a question, bro. Why is certain types of evidence inadmissible in court, or whatever it's called? Why is certain video evidence, like let's take for example, right? Why is certain evidence not allowed in court if it's evidence? You know how much of an oxymoron that is? And I'm an Iron Tape OG, right? But the whole point of irony is to encode the truth in nonsense. So these motherfuckers is also Iron Tape OGs, but they're not doing it for reasons that I do it, bro. I do it for entertainment and to spread the truth. These motherfuckers do it so you could get out for fucking doing some bullshit you weren't supposed to do. Right? If it's evidence, why wouldn't you use it in court? It's evidence. Is this not about justice? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. So yeah, man. That's not to say that everybody in the justice system is in on it. I'm just saying, whoever invented that shit was on some fuck shit, on some bullshit. Satan, nigga. Oh, Satan's here to help y'all evolve and help humanity evolve. Okay, sure. I can get with that, but why the fuck the innocents gotta suffer, nigga? Oh, that's the part of their contract. But see, people can get finessed and scammed and get Destiny swap. Sounds like some fuck shit. Sounds like some bullshit, bro. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. Right. But yeah, bro. Get in while it's hot. We got trade secrets on deck, nigga. We got trade secrets on deck. I'm saying I'm shadow banned, bro. I'm shadow banned on most things. So I can't really get my content out there. But right now we're doing a soft reset where we're gonna basically reset all of our accounts under new stuff, and hopefully that does something for my clout level. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that does something for my clout level. But I don't know, right? I don't know for sure. Hold up. The fuck? Hold on, man. So I'm just fucked. My foot is fucked up, so that's why I sat down. Hold on a second, bro. Bro, I'm trying to pull out that fucking hair that's up right now. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Every time I see that shit. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna try and get into some skincare, bro, cause my shit is chopped, bro, like real shit. Like, goddamn, I used to look worse too, believe it or not. That's why I don't really give a fuck right now, cause you know what I'm saying. It used to be a lot worse, but it's still bad, bro. So yeah, but all right, that's a little bit better. But yeah. What other topics I got? Oh yeah, the ban list, right? Religion, ads. Um, what else gonna get banned? Oh yeah. What's it called? What is that shit called? Well, actually, no. That would be allowing something instead. Here, we'll do it like this. I'll put a little disclaimer or something. But yeah, for things that should get legalized, right? We're gonna legalize prostitution, bro. That's one thing we're gonna legalize, and certain drugs will be legalized as well. You know what I'm saying? Because prostitution, bro, like, listen, if you want to go fuck niggas for money, you go do that shit. It's really not that serious. And also, if you have legal prostitution, this is another thing that somebody brought up. I remember a while back that I heard about. If you legalize prostitution, that would actually make it so, one, you can, like, and it's the thing, like, a lot of women always be complaining and saying, like, all these Johns is rapists, they all evil, they all taking advantage of the bitches. Like, I'll tell you too, like, this, no nigga is looking at like, or not no nigga, but most of the niggas that are on that shit are not looking at it like, oh my god, this girl is in a fucking horrible ass financial situation. She's prostituting herself on the street. I'm gonna take advantage of her. You know what I'm saying? No, they looking at that shit like, damn, nigga, she gonna let me hit? All right, bro, I'm gonna take what I can get, right? Now you could get into the argument that, all right, sure, that's still rape, nigga, but basically what I'm trying to say is, if you had legal prostitution, you wouldn't even have a lot of this shit going on, because you would be able to actually hold people accountable that are doing that type of stuff. Like, I don't understand, like, it's genuinely retarded how they'll literally, like, this is the thing, right? Porn is legal, but fucking prostitution isn't. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, literally fucking on camera for money is legal, but fucking a motherfucker for money in real life without the camera is illegal. Like, what the fuck? It just doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? And then back to what I was saying, right? You would be able to have legal consequences for people that are like, oh, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of your ass, and then I'm not gonna pay you because. And this is something I heard. Like, it was this dude that went to Thailand, this Australian guy, and he ended up meeting with like a fucking 16-year-old girl or something, who was a prostitute there. And after they were about to fuck, they had agreed to a certain amount of money for, you know what I'm saying, whatever service he was gonna get. And after he found out the girl was on her period, right, the nigga didn't want to fuck her or some shit, and then he said, okay, give me a discount, or I'm not gonna have sex with you, or give me a discount, or I'm not gonna pay you or something. And the girl was like, nah, or something like that. And this might not be like the exact sequence of events, but basically after that he ended up killing the girl or something like that. And I don't know if he ended up doing something with the girl and then she was on her period after that, or he had already paid her the money, which I'm thinking maybe he had already paid her the money and he tried to get some of it back because of that. But after that, basically what happened is he killed the girl. And not only did he kill the girl, he chopped her up and then tried to escape the country without, you know what I'm saying, getting caught. He put her body in a fucking suitcase or something, bro. And he ended up getting stopped at the airport. And it's just like, bro, first of all, bro, think about that type of mindset where you would even think of that. Like, think about most motherfuckers, right? Oh, the girl's on her period. Like, you might be like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. And then you might ask for a refund, right? But this nigga straight up killed her, bro, after this. Think about how it used to be. You have how like, think about how you see you, like, what the fuck is it? Like, how like much you're used to getting what you like, it's your way in life, that you would kill someone over that. It's like, bro. And then not only that, like, I think this was in Thailand, right? The conversion rate over there to, like, I guarantee you the conversion rate over there is to where the Australian money or the USD, whatever you use, is a lot more than, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more than whatever their local currency is. Or not the conversion rate. Basically, it's whatever you buy there is worth more than what's actually there already. So, and not only that, this nigga had the fucking money to go over there and then fly back. So, and not only that, this nigga knew what he was doing to the point where he, you know what I'm saying, went over there in the first place to do that. So, and the fact that he killed her just, you know what I'm saying, makes that more evidence to me, or gives that is more evidence to me for that, because he just had a temper tantrum basically. And that goes to show that like you probably done this before, and this probably didn't happen before, right? And like I'm just sitting here like, bro, like it's just, the situation is just reeks of like everything that's wrong. Like if that's the actual problem with like men and shit like that, if you ever have like a dude, like it's for the women, if you ever have a dude that's wants to like bitch and moan at you for like feminism, or bitch and moan at you for like having a certain attitude towards men and stuff, and they ask you, oh, what's the problem, or they ask you like what's your grievances, you say the attitude, bro. Say the attitude that a lot of men have towards women, or say the attitude that a lot of men just have in general. Fuck. Hold up, bro. I might have to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm about to pop the shit out of these motherfuckers. This when I'm done, nigga. Hold up. I'm about to go in the store, but here, we'll continue this afterwards. Class in session after this, bro. Alright, we back, man. You already know. But yeah, bro, like, if you ever get into a situation, you got niggas out here arguing, because listen, man, men have legitimate grievances when it comes to that, but if you ever at the point where somebody just straight up just bitching at you over that shit, you know what I'm saying, and just fucking attacking it with no actual argument or anything, then just tell them, yeah, it's the attitude, bro, because the attitude you have towards something will literally change, not only affect the way you engage with it, but it affects the way that the energy that comes off of you, and that could muddy the waters and ruin the situation for other people as well, which just makes it 10 times worse. So yeah. Because think about that attitude you have to kill somebody because they on their fucking period. Like, nigga, listen, man, I'm not about to sit here and act like I fucked a girl on her period before, right? But, bro, the fact that you would kill someone over that, and the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, you would even ask for a discount, bro. This is a prostitute, my nigga. This is not no fucking country club where these girls are taken care of or whatever. Or it's not no high-end escort service in Las Vegas. This is in Thailand, bro. And this is a 16-year-old girl, nigga. Like, bro. And then that's just one angle, right? You could go to the angle of it. This is Drake. He wanted to hit a lick. He had butt thirst, and basically he just wanted to, or he's not even Drake, whatever being you could think of that gets up to that type of shit. And he wanted to hit a lick, so he decided to go to Thailand and just kill somebody. Because this motherfucker's getting off on murder, bro. This is true. Not as in like court, but like they literally basically have an orgasm when they kill somebody. And not only that, you have beings that feed off that energy of death and pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be in the physical realm or the astral realm, or whatever realm you want to think of, you have beings like this that exist. Which, you know what I'm saying, makes some of these stories make a lot more sense. And it's also for the women, bro. Like when you see shit like, oh my god, like this dude did this, men are so sick. Like a lot of these niggas, like, when you think of men, they might be men as in they have a male body and genitalia and a brain or whatever. But when you think of men, these beings are not in that same category of when you think of men and what you think of. These are not the same types of beings, bro. This is not your brother, you know what I'm saying? The same type of being as your brother or your dad or your fucking, you know what I'm saying, your boyfriend. It's not the same type of being. And your brother or your dad or your boyfriend could be one of these motherfucking beings I just described. And you don't even know it. Or it's gonna leave you wondering, like, why the fuck is this happening? And that's another problem with this, saying this realm is the trickery and the cloaking that you can do. You know what I'm saying? The hiding that you can do and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another problem, bro. Like even me, bro. Like I'm not out here doing no raping or murdering, but. You know what I'm saying? But even the thing with me is like it's very obvious, bro. You can basically smell it on me. I'm like a sick ass nigga. I got evil swag, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But with other people, right? If you're good at manipulating and hiding and stuff, it's basically free game out here for a lot of people, especially in places like churches or like high trust communities, bro, where people are just, you know what I'm saying, very forgiving or they're gonna assume the best about you, right? That's another thing that we're gonna clean up, right? Is you know what I'm saying, that's another thing that we're gonna clean up is these types of beings that are basically using that shit for the wrong shit. That's the shit that we are supposed to use as dark angels. We're supposed to use that to get into places that know what I'm saying, the average person can't get into, or the average person can't get into, and then we backstab certain motherfuckers. We supposed to be backstabbing those types of dudes that are out here killing these kids. That's what means you're supposed to backstab, bro. You're not supposed to backstab your fucking, you know what I'm saying, your local fucking nun or your local fucking, you know what I'm saying, imam or some shit. You know what I'm saying, out of spite or whatever. You're not supposed to backstab your you know what I'm saying, your friends and shit. That's not how you're supposed to backstab. You know what I'm saying? Now hold up. Alright, yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. If you went to bug spray or anything like that, that's non-lethal, right? That just stuns the bugs, or just puts them, you know what I'm saying? Look at this shit. I know y'all see them motherfuckers. Or it puts the bugs into like a coma for a small amount of time. Run me, like pull up on me, and that's a business opportunity, because I will be investing in that in the future, bro. Non-lethal bug spray. That's what I'm gonna be you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna be inventing and shit, or not inventing, well, maybe even inventing. You know, I don't know if it's out there or not, but that's what I'm gonna be investing in. Non-lethal bug spray, bro. Cause these bugs are just fucking out of hand, bro. But and like the attitude towards that these motherfuckers have towards that shit is the real issue. You know what I'm saying? That's the real problem. You know what I'm saying? Because if we had a good attitude towards that stuff, then we would be able to learn, and we would get out of the ego. Because that's another thing. A lot of our egos, bro, like men's egos, is attached to their gender identity, to the point where like it's like when people say like not all men or whatever, or men. And here's the thing: the problem with that men stuff is the only problem with that is that it's people out there that don't actually know that. You know what I'm saying? Like either one, there's people out there that are not. You know what I'm saying? Not what's it called? Just calling niggas out there, not generalizing and shit. But it's also that shit. It's also that it's men taking it personally. Because think about it like this. Oh fuck, hold on, my flashlight on. If you heard like a woman say, like, for instance, like, oh my god, men are doing this or that, and then niggas, there's certain niggas, well, they'll say in the comments, not all men. That not all men shit is for like people that are like children. That's for like children and people that don't understand nuance, bro. Like if you understand nuance and shit, you understand what they're talking about. But even then, I'd say, like, just to avoid that, I'd say you don't even, like, sure, it's true that it's men in general, but it's too many innocent people getting sniped with that shit, bro. And it's not just about feelings, bro. It's about you not then ignoring, you know what I'm saying, what's actually the actual problem is, bro. It's not as just men, bro. It's the mentality of these beings, bro. Shit, it's the motherfucking, what's it called? It's the way they think, bro. That's the actual problem. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. The problem is a lot of men have been conditioned to think a certain way to where that shit is permissible to them. So, y'all right in that. But the generalization, if you ask me, just does a disservice. It's the same thing goes with when men talk about women, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy in a lot of ways, bro. If you want to tell that to a girl, sure. If you want to tell that to a woman only, sure. But if you're going to engage with men with that type of stuff, then nah, bro. And also, you know what I'm saying, my point still stands that you wouldn't have to tell these girls, yeah, it's men in general, but there's signs to look for it so where you can pinpoint that shit. But it really doesn't hurt, to be honest, if it's just men. Like, from the women's side, it doesn't hurt, bro. To be cautious of just men in general, it doesn't hurt, bro, at all. It doesn't really put them in a net, it doesn't give them a net negative or anything like that. It gives them a net positive, if you ask me. But for the conversation, when it comes to the actual conversation surrounding it and actually educating people and actually trying to make change in the mental plane, that's where it becomes an issue, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not just mainly the mental plane for men, bro. You know what I'm saying? But actually, yeah, not really men, just like certain beings, bro, that are gonna take it personally. Now, you can tell these beings, like, oh, you can say, okay, as men, we should then tell these other guys, okay, don't take it personally, right? That's true, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, you're gonna avoid most of the casualties, but you can't talk to everybody. You can't get out to everybody, bro. And not only that, that also, you know what I'm saying, it influences the internal and the subconscious, you know what I'm saying, in ways that you can't really, you know what I'm saying, discover until you see it, you know what I'm saying, reveal itself in the material realm, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I mean, to be completely honest, at this point in time, I really don't have a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why women be talking like that. So I don't really be saying that stuff, but I be seeing niggas get stuck on that shit, bro. And it's like, yeah. Like, just come to my fucking university, nigga. Come to my school, and then we'll teach you about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. True Harbor University, my nigga. But anyway, back to the, you know what I'm saying, regular scheduled programming, right? When it comes to the ban list and stuff, some of these beings that are like, and this is, you know, fuck it, I'll go into this. I'm gonna try and drop a video about Andrew Wilson versus this one conservative. It was this conservative guy. He mixed, right? And I've seen him on Jubilee a few times. He's on that split thing on Jubilee with Dean Withers and the other kid. And I watched him do a debate about Black Americans and stuff. And if you like a dude like Andrew Wilson, where you want to be taken serious. And here's the thing, where I said a comment in this other video too about how I hope Andrew Wilson, you know what I'm saying, I said shouts out to his kids and his wife, you know what I'm saying, because I hope that he's not doing that same type of shit with them where he's just being blatantly disingenuous, bro, and he's being just not engaging fairly with the argument whatsoever, or he's bringing things up that are irrelevant to the conversation, or he's trying to make points. And it was like a problem that he had where he was basically trying to get wins about things that weren't the actual topic in the debate. He's basically leading the conversation away from the actual topics just so he could get small victories, bro. That's what it came off like. And that's the type of shit that's gonna get you fucking executed, bro. I'm saying, in terms of like any sort of like, you know what I'm saying, being taken seriously, or any sort of terms of like, you're basically gonna be on fucking you're gonna be on a fucking parent safety lock or a child safety lock. It's like being in training mode on a video game. You will never be able to actually get into an actual fight if you're on that type of timing, bro, because that type of shit, one, it just disrespects the other person you're in a conversation with because you're not actually being genuine. You know what I'm saying? Two, it sets an example that this is something that, you know what I'm saying, is something that's acceptable to do to young men. A man, like, and here's the thing, a lot of men do this, bro. It's in different conversations on the level, especially with women. Like, especially with this red pill shit, they will literally bring up shit that's irrelevant, or they'll literally, like, they'll ask you, this is something they did on the Fresh and Fit that I have on another video that's I'm gonna try and drop. That I'm gonna try and drop once I get my archive back. Oh yeah, what's up? Oh, I got you. But yeah, once I get my archive back, bro, I'm gonna try and drop those videos. But basically, yeah, on Fresh and Fit, they would do shit where they would ask the girls a question, and then the girls would answer, and then they would just be, oh, you're lying. Or they would just say, oh, I don't believe you. And it's like, dude, why the fuck are you even asking the girls a question? It just goes to show you that the point isn't even to listen to the girls or have an honest conversation. The point is to get wins for the audience and for themselves and their own personal ego. And that in and of itself, it's just one of the biggest problems, bro, is that it's basically like it's low-level magic, or just high. I consider this actually high-tier magic, because this is something that not only distracts away from the actual point, but it makes you appear like you're getting wins. And it makes you appear like you're doing something that actually, I'm saying, matters, bro, but it doesn't. It basically it's weight manipulation, bro. Like, it's weight manipulation. And I consider weight manipulation extremely high tier, because that's what leads people to suicide, bro. That's what can lead people to, you know what I'm saying, basically be living in a religious psychosis, or just not even a religious psychosis, a general psychosis, man. Because I'll say it like this, like, imagine, you know what I'm saying, you lost your job, right? And then it's like this. You know what I'm saying? Think about like a typical man that will kill himself, like the most typical things you hear about, right? Maybe he lost his job and he's gonna be in financial ruin. Maybe his girlfriend cheated on him, or his wife cheated on him, and they're getting a divorce now, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he doesn't have any friends, and you know what I'm saying, he's always getting ostracized, or he's always been ostracized by society. And it's like the Joker, bro. Like, think about the Joker's life, you know what I'm saying? The Joker was sexually abused as a child. He was basically at a dead-end job where he barely got paid any money. He was constantly being disrespected by his peers. what I'm saying? He barely had anyone, technically, besides that little midget guy, he basically didn't have anyone in his life that respected him or treated him as a what's it called, as like an equal, or as somebody that, you know what I'm saying, is worthy of respect. Society in general didn't see him as worthy of respect. His passion wasn't taken seriously. He didn't have anyone to share his passion with or anyone to take his passion seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things create weight in the person. It creates, it's like this, like, society, right? What society thinks about you should not matter, bro. It shouldn't matter, but you live in society, right? You have to interact with people every day. They judge you. They cast stones at you in the mental plane, whether mentally or literally, right? They'll like he was making like a smiley face at that kid on the train, just being nice to a child, right? Something that's, it just goes to show you that he has a heart, bro. This nigga is not a bad person. But the kid's mom, you know what I'm saying, either, you know, this is probably not the best example, because it could have been the kid's mom was like, I don't talk to strangers, but the kid's mom possibly could have judged him based on the way he looks, you know what I'm saying, or based on whatever reason, and then made him feel like he did something wrong for just simply trying to put a smile on the child's face, bro. Like, his job, right? There shouldn't even be a concept in society where someone is working a quote-unquote dead-end job. Everyone, no matter what you do, as long as it's not something like you're stealing or robbing or killing or raping someone, as long as it's something not like that, you should be able to make a living wage off of it. It doesn't even matter, like even telling jokes, right? Even telling jokes. As you know what I'm saying, being a stand-up comedian, you should be able to make a living wage, right? All those things. But he's in a job where niggas disrespect him. He doesn't even get paid half the time. Like, it's like, bro, like, you shouldn't even be able to have a situation like that where people are just wasting their time and energy. You know what I'm saying? Literally doing something that you could be doing yourself, but you can't do it, you know what I'm saying, because you have limited time and energy. But it's like, at that point, just don't have a fucking business, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you got niggas disrespecting him on the clock and just treating him like shit. This adds weight, bro. It makes you feel lesser than. It makes you feel like, you know what I'm saying, he has to have a job, or, you know what I'm saying, once again, and his mother, he's taking care of his mom. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to have a situation where one being is just the only person there taking care of his mom. Or at least you should have it where you could have some assistance, or, you know what I'm saying, he could, yeah, you know what I'm saying, or just have somebody just take over the job entirely, you know? Like, yeah, it also adds weight because he's her son and he feels like he's obligated to do that. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's like, yeah, it's just another situation that adds weight to his life. And then, what else? You know what I'm saying, he's diagnosed with certain disorders. Now, this kid, you could get into like the fact that he was, you know what I'm saying, abused as a child that could have caused these disorders, but I'm gonna say that caused some of his stuff, but also his laughing thing. That's something you could have just been born with, where he just laughs when he gets nervous or whatever he had. I'm not 100% sure anymore, but that's something that shouldn't get you any flack. It's just like, bro, I laugh sometimes because I can't control it. Okay, nigga, that's understandable. I'm not gonna hold it against you, but no, motherfuckers are gonna hold it against them. You see what I'm saying? Like, the nigga's life weighs heavy. He has an extremely heavy life, and not only that, but the weight isn't just put on, oh, this is, you know what I'm saying, what society is, or oh, this is you know what I'm saying, what I live in and shit. Hold up, what the fuck? Oh no, I see. This is what I live in, and that's just how, you know what I'm saying, that's just, you know what I'm saying, I just got a bad heart. No, these things are put directly on his shoulders like it's his fault. And this is why Murray got shot, you know what I'm saying, at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because he decided to aim his fucking shit at the Joker instead of aiming it at the fucking society. And this is also why those dudes on the train, you can't really defend them whatsoever. You can't say, oh, they could have gotten better or anything like that, because these beings are, sure, they could have gotten better, right? But at that point, for them to get better, they would have to fuck up more and more, you know what I'm saying? Because think about that, if the Joker didn't kill those guys on the train, they would have resented him and thought that, you know what I'm saying, why the fuck did this guy shoot us? They wouldn't have just thought, oh man, maybe we were doing something wrong, because that's the type of attitude that those types of beings have. That's the type of attitude you have to even do what they were doing in the first place and be harassing girls and shit like that. And when I say harass, like, niggas be like, oh, they're just flirting with her, oh, there's that. It's like, bro, if you got 3 niggas on one chick and she not being verbal with y'all, or she not even responding, Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's harassment, bro. And then, like, let's just that's like, extremely obvious, but I just have to say that too, right? Because some motherfuckers want to twist it, flip it, conflate that shit. But let's keep it moving, right? The Joker, bro, has so much weight on his stuff that if you put that on an average person, you know what I'm saying, or even the combination we were speaking of earlier about, like, you know what I'm saying, you lose your job, your finances are in a toilet, and maybe your wife cheated on you, your wife divorced you, maybe, you know what I'm saying, something else happened, your mom died, your parent passed away, one of the last people that you had a genuine connection to that genuinely loved you passed away, is gone. If you have a situation like that, all combined together, that's basically a fucking dumbbell, like that's basically like dropping a dumbbell on a nigga testicles like 9 times in a row, bro. Eventually, sure, you will get numb to it because your balls are gone and the nerves are fucking fried, but that shit still hurts the first 5 times, like fucking hell. And now you're walking around with no balls and the fucking memory of that trauma, so now you can't even go to the gym anymore because you're afraid of dumbbells. Even if you wanted to go to the gym, you couldn't go because it gives you trauma, and then now you can't even fuck because most girls you can't have sex with because they're gonna look at you not having balls. You know what I'm saying? Be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It might fuck up your testosterone because people getting castrated and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. They used to do that for type of fuck shit to kids, bro. They used to castrate them so that their voices would sound higher in the choir and shit. That's the type of bullshit they got going on in Greece and Rome and shit. So whenever you hear one of these motherfuckers talk about Western civilization, make sure to remind them of all the fucking trash that motherfuckers was doing back then and still do today. And don't even mention trans people either, because, and it's another thing too about trans people. People will be more upset about trans people than they are upset about pedophiles and rapists and shit like that. Like, people be more upset about gay niggas and LGBT. And this is the thing, right? I used to give some leadway to niggas when it came to that because I was like, okay, yeah, it's weird. I can understand that it's like weird and stuff, but if you're a grown adult, I guarantee you've seen things in your life that are weirder and stranger than, you know what I'm saying, gay people and trans people. And yet somehow that shit is not, you know, you don't see people harping on that shit every day. People will say, there's no actual good arguments against it or about it either. They'll say, oh, it's delusional. Nigga, you believe in God. Oh, it goes against God. Nigga, the God literally created and isn't doing anything to stop it. Oh, what else? Oh, it spits in the face of marriage. It spits in the face of women. No, it doesn't. We all know that gay marriage is gay marriage. We all know that trans women and men are trans women and men. No one genuinely thinks that these people are biological men and women. But we just are doing it to be nice and say, okay, if this is how you want to be perceived and this is what makes you feel better, I'm saying makes you not want to kill yourself, then that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the type of person I am. So, like, yeah, like that's basically the rundown to that. And here, we about to have to get off here, but yeah, like LGBT people, like, bruh, these should be some of the nicest people and coolest people you met. And not only that, they have some of the most unique energy, the most powerful souls, you know what I'm saying, on this planet. You know what I'm saying? They are very unique and unique souls. They're basically hybrids as well. I'm a hybrid on, I'm saying, some basic shit, but they're like genuine hybrids, you know what I'm saying, as well, or mutants. They're like the X-Men, bruh. So, yeah, like, yeah, I'm saying, like, how do I even get into that shit? Damn. I don't even know, but yeah, shout out to that LGBT niggas. Oh yeah, the only legitimate grievance I'd say that you could possibly have with that is the bathroom stuff and being like, oh, I don't want to, like, it could be taken advantage of by perverts. But even then, most LGBT people are not perverts, and you know how you fix that extremely easily? You just have a certain time of the day or a certain time of literally the day or whatever, where now is it like 30 minutes or whatever, where okay, now is the time where trans people can go in there. And if you don't want to see a trans person, either just go in a family restroom or go into a certain or a different area or something, or have the different area open 24/7. And then at a certain point of time, if like, yeah, like, it's like very, very simple. You can, and this, I was thinking about this because of the high school thing. Like, there was like a parent complaining, like, yeah, my daughter doesn't feel comfortable with like this trans person being in the bathroom with her. I'll be like, okay, you could just have it where most of the team goes in first. Everybody who wants you know what I'm saying, what's it called, everybody who wants like, you know what I'm saying, is okay with it can go in at this time, and then everybody who doesn't want it can go in at a different time, and then you really just fix that very simply. And then like the sports argument, oh, you know what I'm saying, there can have advantages in sports. Okay, sure, if you can prove it, you know what I'm saying, then sure, they just won't be able to compete in any sort of like money cup or something like that, or professional thing. But if it's gets proven that they don't have that advantage anymore, then they can compete. That's fine. And then what else? Oh yeah, you'd also have to then like it doesn't like the pervert thing. Sure, you could say that people are gonna do that to be perverts, but bro, you could be straight and do that and be pervert, or not straight. You could be non-trans, a cisgender, whatever, and do that and be a pervert. You could literally have a lesbian or a gay person being a pervert. You could have a straight person, you know what I'm saying, doing that and being a pervert. So like that just kind of defeats the argument, man. And also like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like it spits in the face of women. Like, and that point, nobody genuinely thinks that these motherfuckers are women, bro. We just know that, you know what I'm saying, they on the inside they feel like that, how they would like to be perceived, you know what I'm saying, or genuinely what I believe is that their souls are genuinely, you know what I'm saying, on that type of timing, and either something in their brain like got messed up or something to where now they don't feel comfortable with it, with their body, or the whole purpose of them being here is to kind of upgrade our consciousness to understand that, yeah, this is possible, that you could be a male born in a female body or a female born in a male body. And then also the surgery argument, like, oh, it's blasphemy, oh, or it's just like it's damaging to people. Sure, it's true, but if you're an adult, bro, like at that point, like you can do what you want. And also now the trans kids thing, oh, you know what I'm saying, you could manipulate children into, you know what I'm saying, being trans, or you can manipulate them into doing this or that. That's true, but as long as you educate the child legitimately about what they're getting into and what's happening, there's no problem with that, because at that point, no one's getting taken advantage of, bro. That's all I have to say about that, bro. We're going to get into that, too. Like, we're going to touch all topics, nigga, but for now, bro, that's all I really say, man. Shouts out to Death Angel, shouts out to my Empress, you know what I'm saying? And have a good night, all. Y'all, we're live again tomorrow. We're going to be live every day this month. The course is free all month. And like I said, hit up or go to the Gen Z Graduation 777 YouTube channel, like any video, and then comment on any video, and you'll be entered into a raffle to be the next guest on the Dark Night of the Soul podcast, featuring me and my homie Darren Gardner, you know what I'm saying, professor. So yeah, shouts out. That's all I gotta say. Peace. Oh, shit.